What made you turn to the dark side? I hate everyone in my family. Since my mom is dead, I've become the woman of the house, raising all 6 of my siblings, who are all boys. But things aren't what you're thinking. I was never treated worse than them, or like I had to dedicate my life to taking care of them like Fiona from Shameless. It's been the opposite. Despite them being all younger, they all wanted to be the man of the house, and made it a point to always protect and take care of me. Whenever I was out late or didn't get back home by 11, they all fought each other just to drive me home. They've bought me tampons whenever I needed and kept my makeup restocked. It felt like I had a family of my own personal bodyguards. So when I was at a frat party one day with my friends, I wore exactly what I wanted without a care in the world. Ripped jeans and a crop top. And it was my first real party since I turned 21, so I drank 2 tequila shots. I would have drank more, but I didn't want to be out of control. Plus, my friends were already acting pretty crazy. But as I danced to Disturbia by Rihanna, I felt a guy come up behind me and pull my waist into his hips. I didn't even want to look at him because he smelled of devil's lettuce and alcohol. It was disgusting. But before I got the chance to push him off me, I felt myself being helplessly dragged into a dark, empty room. Panic filled my body as I heard the door lock behind me. And when I turned to look at him, the light from the window shone onto his face. My blood went cold because I'd seen him before, in my lectures, wherever I ate, on the bus home. This was the same guy that my friends convinced me wasn't stalking me. The next 10 minutes were the most terror-filled moments of my life. His eyes locked with mine. I couldn't move any part of my body. I couldn't even scream. When he was done with me, he just pulled out and left. I turned over onto my side and texted my brother to come pick me up. Tears were streaming down my face. None of my friends were even looking for me. When my brother came, I ran into the car and completely broke down and spilled the truth. I knew as soon as you left the house in that outfit, something bad would happen. But hey, at least now you've learned your lesson. Through my tears, I just stared at him and hoped that this was some weird male humor. But then he just kept driving, acting like I had just told him that my crush rejected me. My heart broke. I checked my phone, and still none of my friends had noticed I left. When I got home, I wanted nothing more than to just run up to my room and cry under my sheets. And that's exactly what I did, until my brother started telling all my other brothers what happened. Immediately, a conversation broke out into how much I deserved it. And soon, one brother even chimed in saying, I feel like if I was R-worded, I would just choose to take it as a compliment. Another laughed and said, hey, the universe was just teaching her modesty the hard way. Better late than never. Then they all burst out laughing like it was the funniest thing they've ever heard. At this point, my face was throbbing from how hard I'd been crying, but then I stopped. Not because I wasn't upset, I absolutely was. It was one of the most painful moments of my life. But through all the pain, I realized something. My family thought they knew me, but they were about to find out otherwise. Because I'm not the kind of woman who falls apart when pushed. I'm the kind that teaches people not to underestimate her. Full story on channel linked below.